Hello Scorpio, how you doing? Welcome to your day. No, it's not your daily, it's your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. Going from the 1st to the 7th of July. Woo, summer is now upon us. I'm outside here. I've got my bodyguard, as you can well see, my mum. She makes sure we're all in good stead. Yes, I hope you're doing well. Yes, we're going to be doing the weekly. Let's just see what's going on for you today. It's windy today. I don't know what it's like when you are, but I'll tell you what, it's a bit windy here. So I've got to get my stones out, or else the cars start jumping all over the place. So right old palaver it is. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay, excellent. There you go. Lovely. Let's get on with your reading. Let's just see what's going on with the overall message here. Scorpio. Sometimes life is like I'm not going to say a box of chocolates, right? But sometimes life can be exciting, but it causes anxiety, that excitement. And there's a certain degree of should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I sort of energy that's coming off of this reading here. And looking at what happened last week, I would be much more inclined to sort of say, yes, you should. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on in the overall energies. You get the King of Cups. Yeah, I think this is where the energy is trying to bring in a little bit of stability within you, trying to calm you down. And, I think if you take a little step back from the situation, and this could be on your relationship side as much as on your financial side, I think you're going to realize that actually everything's okay. Yes, there is movement going on, but it's going to be okay. On your relationship side, your karmic message is sort of saying you can't step back any further. You've got, it's not that you can't step back. You can't go backwards. You've got to go through something. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's a really good thing, actually. But it's a bit like being on a roller coaster, just before it goes up there, sort of thing. And your karmic message is sort of like, it's bowed. It's almost trying to push you forward and reassure you and everything like that. The universe or the outside world, or the coincidences, is certainly bringing in a lot. And I think you need to go out and encounter that as well. And I think that's what's a bit of a nervous thing. It does push you a little bit outside your comfort zone. Let's just see what's going on. Your past self here. I think the past comes in where you're sort of questioning a lot. And I don't think, excuse me a second, I don't think you should be questioning too much. Obviously, have those healthy boundaries, obviously, but just don't question yourself out of not doing it, basically, because the future self that's bringing it on is really nice. And the lesson to be learned that I think everything doesn't happen twice exactly the same. And I think this is where you've got an opportunity for it to be completely different within your love life, as it were. Yeah, seven of Pentacles on your karmic path. Nurturing your future, cultivating your confidence, I think, more than anything else in regards to relationships. A lot of us have been through sticky wickets over the past, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to keep going through that. And I think you need to nurture a situation, and this is where possibly healthy boundaries are a really, really good idea. The universe is bringing in the Emperor. As I said, I think you've got to own the situation. I think you've got to go to encounter it. And that doesn't mean blocking it. It just means engaging with it, with everything that is going on around you in the way of coincidences and so forth. This is your past. 5 of Cups. Yes, as I was saying, yeah, I do think there is some, you do obviously have to look at the past. Everybody does. But I don't think it's a case of looking to the past and talking yourself out of it, because it might have been disappointing in the past. Because this is what the future is. The World card. It is opening up a hang on a second. prolifera. Is that right? A prolifera of yeah, a prolifera of a plethora. Thank you, Mum. Plethora of this is it. You know what I mean? Mums are great, and everyone should have one. I think everybody does have one. You know, but yeah, a plethora of possibilities here in multitudes of different areas. Really, multitudes of different areas. And what's the lesson here for this week? You get the Five of Swords. Yes, I think you need to avoid this inner conflict that you have with yourself more than anything else, I think. Avoiding that inner conflict with yourself means you've got to strike out and be the leader of your own destiny. And I think this is where you need to engage. We'll see with the clarification with the Light Seers card, but I think you really need to engage in it. It's going to be very good for you. On your financial side, this seems to be a lot clearer for you. Certainly on your karmic mission, I think you've got a good idea of what you want, and that could be in regards to a job, business, projects. You've got a very good idea of what you're doing, what you're capable of, and stuff like that. Therefore, I would go ahead and really live it, basically, really engage in that sort of side of life. I think it's going to make you a lot more secure as well, a lot more confident on your relationship side. The universe is definitely pulling in a lot of coincidences for you, a lot of luck more than anything else in regards to sort of looking for jobs, business and projects. And your past self, it's very quiet because I think you should be looking solely in front of you. And your forward one that gives as much joy and opening and success and possibilities as it does on your relationship side. Tomorrow is for the brave is the lesson that comes out of this. So I would be brave. I know you are, Scorpio. I know a lot of Scorpios. I've had a lot of Scorpios in my life. And I know you're very brave. And yes, sometimes the world can be a little bit daunting, but I think you're very, very capable of getting this and seeing this through. Look at that. On your karmic path, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got everything that's going for you. You've got multitudes of abundance within your life, be it time, energy, money. You know, you have what you need to get your success. And that's what I'm saying. The universe is bringing in a lot for you. It's bringing in the Eight of Wands, bringing in a lot of communication, helping you to see the pathway clearly for your own success and how to develop your career path, getting that job, or even just sort of, you know, starting or developing that business of yours or doing that project. In the past, as I said, I think it's very quiet. I don't think there's a lot going on. Yes, because you get this Two of Wands. Therefore, you've done that planning. The world is at your feet, basically. It's within your grasp. You can literally create what you want here. It only depends upon you. And we've seen that over the last few months. That's come up quite regularly for you, Scorpio. And this seems to be now where you can really start going forward and going for your, you know, for the ultimate success within your job, your business and your projects. Yeah, look at that. That's what I said. It came out with the World card on the same position. This is your general future of what is, you know, sort of egging you on, as it were, you know, trying to encourage you to engage in all of that. Yeah. And you get the Star card. So I think it's almost as if like you're heading into a section of your life where on the physical and the material front, financial front, your dreams will be the only limits to what you can actually succeed in. And it is absolutely beautiful. And as what's the lesson for the day? And I said it was today, today is for the brave, as it were. Yeah, you get the Nine of Wands. That's the you know, the Nine of Wands is actually going on a journey. And there is the Eight of Wands behind there, which we can see from the universe. So therefore, that influence that is going on around you in the way of coincidences and connections, you know, bizarre connections with people, bit of luck as well coming into your life. You know, that's where you're building your journey. That's the starting point of your journey. And now is the time of going out there and getting it and being very curious about it. And I think that's what the Nine of Wands really plays for you ultimately. Let's just have a quick look what's going on Queen of Cups wanting to jump out with the High Priestess. This is quite good. So, yes. Now, let's see what's going on with the Light Seers card, shall we? Look at that. King of Cups with the Ace of Cups. I think there seems to be a bit of trepidation about meeting someone or falling in love or, you know, declaring your love to someone, because you know, obviously that puts us in a very vulnerable position. But then again, if you don't ever do that, you'll never know it. So, you know, what is it? What's that phrase? You know, those who have never loved has never lost, or something along that sort of line. You know, you're not going to lose this time. This is what it seems to be. On your karmic path, you have the High Priest and the Hierophant, my most favourite card in this pack, simply because you know the steps. This is what you got to nurture. You know the steps you need to take in order to get to the Star card, which we can see on your financial side, but you get on the future, on your relationship side, you get the World. And the World is at your feet, really, basically, at the moment, Scorpio. And on the relationship side, that's the side that really, I think, is causing you a little bit of doubt and a little bit of worry. The Emperor card from the universe, you get the King of Swords. All that beautiful wisdom and judgment as you engage in life. And this is where you've got to go forward and engage in it, I think. And once you do go forward and engage in it, that's when you're going to open the doors. That's when you can open up the emotions of other people that are around you, and also get that engagement from the other people. But someone needs to make that first step. And it doesn't necessarily mean you making that first step, but it could well be. But whatever it is, if someone makes that first step, I think you should match that step with them. And look at that, 5 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. 5 of Cups is all about a transition. That's what you've been in. And now you're going, really, that's what's bringing you out of there. You know what you don't want, and now you should know what you do want. And that's from the past. I wouldn't talk yourself out of falling in love or getting involved in a relationship if I was you. I would really go for it and allow your passions to be, you know, fully on board, as it were, engaged in your life. In your future self, you get the World and you get the 5 of Wands. Now you've got 3 5s out on the table here on your relationship side. It is all about transition. And I think this is where I think you do need to fight a little bit for love. I don't think you need to fight with someone. I think you need to fight for your love, for the relationship that you wish to be. And I think it will bring out the best in you in this new world. And I think it's going to bring out a lot where people are going to recognize it and sort of say, wow, Scorpio, you are amazing. Because you are. You know. So with the 5 of Swords, you get the Page of Pentacles. God, this is the lesson for the week, the Page of Pentacles. But you get the 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, the 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant card here. I think you're learning a lot here about how to physically engage, how to take those steps, how to stop yourself getting involved in destructive inner conversations within you. And I think this is what you're learning this week, and it's allowing you to open up and be a little bit fragile. And yeah, obviously people can come in and, you know, walk all over you. Yeah, that's true. They can when you're fragile, you know, or when you open up. But then again, if you don't open up, you'll never know what love is. So, you know, I think it's worth it. I really do think it's worth it. If there's any doubt within you, I would step forward in it. On your karmic path here, on your financial side, look at this. 10 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this could be to do with that inner doubt about yourself that we saw with the overall energy and the message that we got there. I think you need to realize how good you are in your financial world. And I think this is where you're converting that 9 of Swords into the 9 of Wands, which is the general outcome for you. And that's where you can really, you know, say goodbye to any repetitive nightmares, you know, difficult situations, stressful situations, because you've got it covered. And I think you need to know that. Yeah, look at that. The universe with the eight of wands, you get the six of wands. The universe wants your success. And if you allow the universe in, you allow that vibration to push you forward, that good vibration, that happy vibration that is within you, if you allow that to push you forward, you will get your just desserts. You will get a really good result out of your business or your projects or your business or your jobs and so forth. In your past self, yeah, as I said, you've done the planning already. It's all in about in the past. And I think that's a big gift for you, because if you've done that planning, you've almost done half the work that you're doing today. If you've done the planning in the past, you are creating your success already. And I think that's, it's following the plan, I think, more than anything else. With the Star card, it said it wanted to come out, the Queen of Cups, and it has come out with the Star card. In the future self, I think this is where the universe is coming in with this as well. Look at this. With the universe coming in with that as well, I think you've got everything on your side in order to be to get the ultimate dream of what you want to be doing in the way of work or business or projects. Don't just believe in yourself, know yourself, and know you can get it. That's what it is. Yeah, 9 of Wands with the 4 of Wands. This is beautiful. This is about you getting your plan for your future, for your career path, for your business or your job or your projects, and combining it with someone else. And that's what the 4 of Wands is all about. You're combining your plan with someone else. And this is where the healthy boundaries are coming into place, because you want it to be right more than anything else. It's not a case of, oh, I don't know. It's just a case of kind of going, yeah, I'm going into this, but if I'm going into it, I want it like this and like this and like this. And once you start getting really sort of straight with yourself in that sort of respect, you're going to mitigate a lot of problems for you as you go forward. And therefore, in mitigating the problems, you're going to open up a greater possibility for your success, or even a greater success than you initially thought. Whatever it is, Scorpio, I wouldn't talk yourself out of it this week, basically. I'd talk yourself into it more than anything else. Life is for living, man. Go ahead and live it. There you go. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you got the best out of these readings. I thank you very much for all the support you show on YouTube through any sort of way means. Absolutely lovely to see. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.